Rushed Crisis, Part 5. By Tito. Hey, Tamarok calls out. That eye of yours. I know who you are. Tell me. Tamarok places her hands on her hips, but her guard remains up as she observes Rue while she speaks. Those new warriors that are linked to the Blackfoot tribe, the Black Phantom Warriors? You're part of them, aren't you? She accused. Rue maintains his smile. That would explain a lot about the stories and skills you possessed. I observed you for only a few moments, but even then I could tell. And you're a bit of a mystery yourself, huh? But I can see right through you. He points to his Ubique eye. Even though I don't see it on you, you're part of my tribe too, aren't you? Tamarok's eyes widen for a brief moment before she smiles again. Huh, what gave it away? Honestly, I didn't know until you started talking about it. Look at your feet, Rue points out. Tamarok peers down at her feet. Her face is blank, which looks very funny to the Gutid. A piece of her armor was missing on her right foot, revealing that she was wearing a black-dyed moccasin. She kicks off the moccasin to reveal her foot was tattooed with black ink. Tamarok then laughs. Look at that! How foolish I am! Looks like it can't be denied now. Yea, my tribe is also the Blackfoot. For all I know, you could be my cousin, since only pure bloodlines can become a Black Phantom warrior. Rue shakes his head. Unfortunately, we are linked, but not by blood. A promise our ancestors made with your tribe many centuries ago. We've returned to fulfill our promise. Well, Tamarok's eyes were now cold and calculating, but her smile remained. Be sure to hold your head held high after I knock it down low. Her fingertips prepare a charged blast as it fumed with green destructive energy. I'll be sure to remind you. Rue half smiled as he readied his middle fingers. His hands were fuming with pink destructive energy. At the same time, both Rue and Tamarok unleashed their charged finger blasts towards each other. Both blasts canceled each other out. During the time their attacks collided, both contestants charged up yet another attack and repeated the same manner. A few times they deflect one another's attack. Unhurriedly, Rue and Tamarok stepped forward as their blasts shook the area so fiercely that it began to form miniature valleys. Rue manages to deflect the blast right back at Tamarok. This again causes the Gutid to go crazy in their sphere dome. Tamarok then quickly uses her body as a sail to zip around the area to avoid her redirected blast. She uses quick finger beams to shoot towards him with one finger, as he perfectly counteracts with his own finger beams, while flipping her off. Tamarok dips in to try and swing on Rue, but he easily dodges it with a leap back. As he lands on a piece of mountain debris, Tamarok managed to land a finger beam on his back, which chips off a piece of his armor. Both of their armors are badly damaged, Giisa stated firmly. If even one of them gets caught by a single blast, it's over. The Gutid watched with great anticipation. Back down below, Rue ignores the hit on his back and heads towards the small-sized, damaged mountain. Tamarok quickly thinks of a plan. He's pretty difficult to hit. I just landed a finger blast on him, but it seems like he wanted me to. I shouldn't go at him directly. Tamarok sends her charged finger blast, she's held for several minutes now, towards Rue, who once again dodges the attack, but it directly strikes the damaged mountain. Pieces of the mountain flung up in the air or drop to the floor in an unpredictable manner that land over a shocked Rue. The rubble lands on top of him. Tamarok seizes this opportunity but unleashes many shots of her green finger beam onto the rubbles laid before her, to bombard Rue in the process. Soon, the area reduced to dust or sand. Tamarok smiles triumphantly as she steps around the piles of hot sand and broken rock. I wanted to see the look on your face, but I guess I won't get that pleasure. Something catches Tamarok's eye. A pile of hot sand was sinking down in a perfectly circular area. Before she knew it, she was blasted by a charged pink finger blast. Her body is sent backwards, landing on her back on the hot sand. Rue leaps out from his self-made pit. He walks towards Tamarok, who was too stiff to move anymore. Looming over her, Tamarok waits for the warrior to speak. "Remember to keep your head up high, Tamarok," Rue says. "Let's meet afterwards, Black Phantom Warrior. I'd like to keep you close to me," Tamarok stated with a smile. Rue uses his middle finger to send out the last finger beam. The entire area goes completely white. A flash of red letters spells out winner as celebratory music sounds off. The Gutid happily make their way towards Rue to congratulate him. Yes, that was it. That's what we enjoy, the honor, the valor, the hype. You, Rue, are the winner of Rushed Crisis. And I may add your performance was near perfection. Giza complimented. The other Gutid agreed on his words. Tell us, what did you think of it? Rue crosses his arms. It was acceptable. I had a blast. The Gutid all howled with laughter and cheers. He places up a single finger which promotes them to stop. By the way, I hope you spelled my name right. It's Rue with a U, not Rue with two O's. Giza nods. Ah, yes, we did spell it wrong. We will correct it, Rue. By the way, this was live broadcasted everywhere. All the nations had seen your feats, and of course the other contestants as well. Good, Rue says with a satisfied half-smirk. What happens with the rest of them? Where have they gone to? The others have lost, but they did receive a sum of money for their troubles. I know Earthlings need currency in their world. The 7th and 6th place both receive $1,000, with a small thumbtack badge of our symbol for Rushed Crisis. The symbol is two drawn green-colored hands with the left hand using their pointer finger to send out an orange arrow blast towards the right palm up hand. The right palm up hand creates a blue shield to block the attack. Underneath the hands is the name Rushed Crisis. 5th and 4th place both get $2,000 with the same sized badge. 3rd place received $3,000 with a medium-sized badge of our symbol. 2nd place received $5,000 with the same symbol. And finally, for you, my friend, Rue Cloud Branches, not only do you receive $10,000 plus whatever piece of armor you want to keep, but you will get an invitation. You will be our prime example of sportsmanship. You will be our new symbol. For other species of alien are coming to Earth. That live broadcast. It wasn't just for your world, it was to other worlds, and they are just as thrilled as we are. So, we'll need someone with your skills and charisma to partake in building up our foundation. We invite you to be a part of revolutionizing games, something that can be achieved on a universal level. So, what say you? Giza asked. The other Gutid leaned in to hear Rue's answer. We find Rue's left eye closed, but his smirk grows wider. After Rue's outro, here are the other contestants' outros. Tamarok was waiting outside of a spaceship tower. They had all went inside to previously, while flipping her badge. The spaceship tower looks exactly how it sounds. A grayish building with no windows, but a single enormous door, with a large, sphere-shaped gray spaceship on top of it, covered with many dark gray windows. Vanaha uses her money to help create a program for young girls to get involved in traditional Mexican sports, which she co-leads with 2 other female donors that are also her closest teammates, who made the nickname Witch famous. Rash uses his money to help get better equipment to film his new daring wrestling video. Can I give a hippo a rash? Spade uses his money to get more tattoos of spades. He is approached by men wearing purple suits, disturbing death masks and holding briefcases. Ace of Spade is all that they say. Theo and Gron went out to eat at a popular restaurant called The Mammoth After Dark, where Gron was happily eating piles of sliced meats and potatoes, while Theo was eyeballing the badges they got.